heaps of people were kind of like, that's a really cool idea. You should make a thing of it. So one day I sat down at home with a beer and I just sat there. I bought Dogecoin.com. That's a bit funny. And I slapped the Doge face onto a coin and just put it live. And I wake up the next day to heaps of retweets. And my co-founder, who's based up in Portland, had messaged me and said, hey, I found that you can change I forked the Bitcoin source code or the Litecoin source code, and you can change the font to Comic Sans. I'm like, ooh, okay, we got to do this. Like, that's hilarious.
Let's move on to Bitcoin, shall we? That's a virtual
Bitcoin has now almost overtaken
all-time high this week of $900. Now, at its peak, if you had invested $1,000 a year,
Hey everybody, Chris here. Welcome on a Wednesday. How's everybody doing? Certainly had a little bit of an interesting trading going on here today with the FOMC meeting. We'll cover that, cover the dip, and of course that little white circle you see there. What does that mean? It means Chris bought some more crypto. That's right, bought some more Doge and other cryptos for our portfolio. We'll be taking a look at that as well. Hope you're all doing well. We're going to talk about 5 reasons to invest in Dogecoin during the live stream here, as well as catching up on other news and following up on a couple items from the last couple days that there seems to be a little misinformation about. That's how the internet and social media work. So I'm here to clear things up for you. Please like and subscribe. Always appreciate that support. And let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let me drop down here in the corner. You know how I like the charts to be nice and big. And here we've got Doge at 6.25 cents. It's on its way to 7. It's on. Wow, did you guys hear that? They're doing some road work out here on my street here. I think they just dropped something big. Anyway, what we've got here is we were talking about lower lows. Yesterday in my video, if you saw it here, here's the 2-hour chart. We were talking about, or higher lows, I mean, as the price was moving up, and we have a longer ascending support line here in orange. And so what we had today was based on the upcoming FOMC, there was a little bit of volatility here, and we did see the Dogecoin price drop a little lower. So we were looking at these higher lows. It dropped a little lower, but was making a comeback. And then we had FOMC, and there was a big drop and a recovery. And now it's continuing to recover. So it's almost like you can just pretend like the meeting never happened because it's just going right on its way. So what we're looking for is consolidation back in this range up here between 6.3 and 6.5. That is the target right now for Doge to get back into that sideways channel that we had here earlier in September, and then eventually make another jump above 6.5 and start moving up towards 7. That is the target right now. But as we'll see in a couple of these news articles, don't count out another big dip because that could happen. There's always some FUD in the market and always maybe a bad news event, let's say, that could cause a big dip in crypto market. And we will be looking for that. So what did I do today? Well, I was going to wait until tonight, actually, to buy more crypto for our portfolio. But because of this dip that I saw that happened after FOMC, I was like, I think I should be buying now and not later. And so that's what I did. I bought Dogecoin at 6.2 cents right there. Now you'll say, oh, Chris, with 6.2, you could have bought it over here at 6.12, right? Or right here. Sorry. Let me go to the 1 hour. That's where I was here, the 1 hour. You could have bought it at 6.12 over here. Well, that was Monday, right? Or that was actually Sunday before Monday's stream. And yes, I bought Dogecoin then too. But that's the beauty of DCA, right? You don't know what the price is going to be as time goes forward. You could have a lower dip. And with that lower dip, you would be buying Doge at a lower price. You don't know. So that's why we buy some here at 6.12. And that's why buy some here at 6.2. You don't buy up here, right? When you see this big run going on, you wait for the retrace. And if you were buying on Tuesday, maybe you could have bought that dip at about 6.23 or so. But I've been doing Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Although on Sunday, like I said, I bought on Sunday instead of Monday just because we had that huge dip on Sunday. And so I was buying crypto down there. But today, FOMC is one of those things where there is price volatility. You see a price go up a little bit and then drop down. I was watching on Tom Crown. If any of you guys were watching on Tom Crown, he always has a fun, lively FOMC live stream going. We got to see Gina in the crowd asking his questions to Chirpow. Always fun on Tom's reactions. But after that, well, right near the end of the meeting, Bitcoin started dropping. And here's the Bitcoin chart. Bitcoin started dropping fast. And as Bitcoin was dropping, the other cryptos were following. And as those other cryptos followed, that's when I was like, okay, I need to load up Coinbase and start buying. So I bought Bitcoin down here at 26,850, right down here at the bottom of that wick is right where I bought right there, of a little bit more Bitcoin for our portfolio. I also bought some ETH down here at 1613, added that to our portfolio. I bought some more for our portfolio of Litecoin, because Litecoin had been down since last night. And that drop was like over 4%. And so I was already looking to get some more Litecoin, and then ended up buying down here just over $64. So there was that. And then the other was just adding more Jasmy, just because added more Jasmy here. So that's what we bought for our portfolio today. Overall, our portfolio is here at $7,838, down about only 4% now. We used to be down 10%. Now we're only down 4% because we've been buying low on these dips, here in September, and the price is starting to move back up of all of our coins. So with that, we now have a total of about 8,200 invested out of the 10,000. So we're about 82% there. So we still have about 18% to go to buy on dips, DCAing over the next couple weeks. And by end of September, early October, we'll have invested everything. We'll see what happens. Could there be a bigger dip later in the fall? Yeah, we could see one, but we're doing this DCA strategy now from middle of July to end of September. That was our plan. We're sticking with the plan. Now, if you want to be part of this portfolio and you get Dogecoin when we sell, the profits that we sell on this portfolio here, I'm going to be sharing with you. And I'll be paying you in Dogecoin, using Dogecoin as a currency to pay out of the profits. And all you have to do is join the Kriss Packs channel. Here's the join button right there. And you will join the channel. And when you join the channel, not only do you get a great little check mark next to your name in the chat, You get to use these fun emojis, of which I'll be adding more emojis as more people join the channel. I'll add more emojis that you can use. And as Jason just put in the chat, thank you, Jason. And when we sell, those that have been a member of the channel the longest will get a larger percentage of the proceeds of the profit when we sell. So that's the deal. And plus supporting the channel is fun. You know, we're here to have a good time too. Even we're still kind of in this bearish market, although there are these bullish tendencies that I see now. And I see, you know, the crypto starting to come up, which is always good. Got some hopium going here a little bit. Would I like to see another dip? Yeah, I want to buy a little more at another dip, but you know, dips are dips, right? And I just like to see everything start moving up. But we're all in this together, so we're trying to have some fun here. And on this channel, I keep it real as well. And how do I keep that real? Well, I go through these news articles and I tell you what's really going on. Like here, Rect Capital, analyze market movements of Bitcoin, Link, and Dogecoin. Here's a breakdown. So Bitcoin is in an early stage bull market. So Bitcoin tends to lead the way. It was down at 25K, back up over 27K. And that's what they're talking about. While Dogecoin remains steady. Now, who ever thought that Dogecoin trades steady? But that's what they're looking at. And we see that. We see Doge going sideways, dips down, gets in a lower channel, and now looks like headed back up to a higher channel. And it's just the sideways trading because Dogecoin is waiting. It's waiting, just waiting for something big to happen. So that's what we see with Bitcoin and Dogecoin here. They talk about Chainlink here too. Chainlink had a little drop, but came roaring back, and Link has been actually trading very well. Here's the Link chart here, looking back to get up to $8. So once Link trades back up over $8, the sky's the limit for Link. And Chainlink is a really good project. I own some Link, and I'm looking forward to that movement after this. This is like a year of trading in this sideways channel here for Chainlink. So Chainlink hasn't experienced that huge drop that we've seen in a lot of other cryptocurrencies through 2022. It had its big drop from the end of 2021 into early 22, and then has just been up and down sideways. This chart is predicting Link to come back down and retest under $6. I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening for Link. So, but Dogecoin, again, more stable market behavior. And okay, that's what they say. Now, for other news, Elon Musk floats charging all X users subscription fees to combat bots. Will Dogecoin play a huge part? So, what do you first notice about this? First, Elon Musk did not say that he's going to charge all X users. This is a quote that's taken out of context. And so what this article does is it says, Elon said, the single most important reason we're moving to have a small monthly payment for use of the X system is it's the only way I can think of to combat vast armies of bots. So this was in a context really more about maybe changing payment structure of X Twitter, and really more geared toward getting more people to pay, but have different tiers of payment, not have all users get charged. You will still be able to access X Twitter without having to pay. But if you want a blue check mark, there's going to be some different tier structures that they're going to create. So that's really what this is, moving to have a small monthly payment for use of the X system. So they're going to have a lower price point than the blue check mark that they have now. What does Dogecoin have to do with this? Musk's evangelism of Dogecoin has been well documented over the years, and now with the potential introduction of a pay-for-play system, speculation is growing about the potential impact of Dogecoin's price. The crypto community has been anxiously waiting to see if Musk will add a Doge payment function on X, as he has previously hinted. There aren't any concrete plans now, but we don't know. Given that Doge excels at such microtransactions that will be implemented if X becomes through subscriptions, Dogecoin could easily factor into those plans. Musk clearly has an affinity for Doge. It wouldn't come as a surprise if he actually went through with enabling payments on X via Doge. This is huge. This is the thing that will catapult Doge. That is what we're waiting for. Another article, cryptocurrency price update. This one is looking at Doge and Polkadot. And again, Dogecoin bulls look to strengthen above key level. We talked about those levels. Let's get up and hold over 6.3 cents and then eventually back up over 6.5 cents. And then Doge can freely then move up to 7 cents in the short term. That's where we would see Doge headed. Dogecoin price prediction, $200 million sends Doge into the green, time to buy. This is just looking at the trading volume. And with the trading volume, in pieces with Doge, we could see Doge then start to move up. And that's good to see that increased volume. And then they show this this increasing or ascending trend, support trend line happening, seems to be forming on the 4-hour chart, and that's a good sign for Doge. But once Doge again gets above 6.5, it's clear sailing up to 7 cents because it hasn't touched that in the upper sixes for a long time. So that's good to see. So with that, 5 reasons to invest in Dogecoin. That's what we're here for. Well, Mars says Dogecoin to the moon. Jason says Dogecoin to the moon. Zippy says buy while the price is low. Ariel says pump it up. So it's all good. Who else do we have here? Oh, Matt. Matt asked, do I think Doge will hit 50 cents before the Bitcoin halving? And I think that something like that would only happen if we have that statement, like I just read, like Elon Musk says X is going to initiate Dogecoin payments on the X Twitter platform. That would be huge. We don't know about the Doge 1 mission yet with SpaceX. Is that really happening in November or not? Again, no confirmation yet. That would be huge. Would that get Doge to 50 cents? Maybe, maybe not. But X Twitter would, in my opinion. That would be the catalyst. Opens more doors for more people coming in, not only buying Dogecoin, but receiving Dogecoin. Like if you're a content creator on X Twitter and you're getting paid by X Twitter on a monthly or bi-monthly basis, and they decide to start paying in Dogecoin, that's more Dogecoin for a lot of people who presently probably don't hold any Dogecoin. And even Billy Marcus. Can you imagine Billy Marcus getting paid in Dogecoin for crap posting, shit posting on X Twitter? The irony of that is just incredible. And I can't wait to see it. So I hope that happens. That would be awesome. Chris says hi. Hey, Chris. Welcome, welcome. So 5 reasons to invest in Dogecoin. Yeah, Jason, fate loves irony. Isn't that beautiful, though? I think that would just be the funniest thing for Billy to get paid in Dogecoin to be posting on X. That would be awesome. All right. What can you think of 5 reasons to invest in Dogecoin? Come on, 5 reasons. Why invest in Dogecoin? What could that possibly be? And this was actually just posted today. This is an article from today, which caught my attention. And I was like, hey, this is a good thing to talk about. Why would you want to invest in Dogecoin? Out of everything you could put your money into, why Dogecoin? So let's go through them. Number 1, strong community support. One of the things that sets Dogecoin apart from other cryptocurrencies, vibrant and engaged community. Doge, in contrast to many other cryptos, maintains a lighthearted, positive attitude, one of the reasons it has such a large following. Dogecoin community is working hard to increase the currency's adoption, running campaigns, various social media platforms, participating in charitable endeavors. This loyal following has the potential to keep the value of the currency stable and even boosted. You'll hear that amongst other, especially these crap tokens that get minted on Uniswap or PancakeSwap, whether it's an ERC20 token or a BSC token, and these that like try and create these communities. It's like this community driven, it's community, and it's just like, and then the token, goes up in price right away and then drops and dies, and you get all these bag holders. Well, Dogecoin could actually be the one that outlasts them all with a great community. It has had a strong community since 2014. So we're talking almost 10 years of a strong community is what we're talking about with Dogecoin, including raising money for creating water wells in Africa and doing other great endeavors like that. That was born into Dogecoin right from the start. So I think that's awesome, and that's a great reason to get involved in Doge. Number 2, high liquidity and accessibility. Unlike those other tokens that are Uniswap or PancakeSwap, you can buy Dogecoin everywhere. It is on every conceivable crypto exchange. You can buy Dogecoin. So with Dogecoin, and you always know it's going to be good trading. There's none of this liquidity challenge, and you don't have to set these different things. You just buy it. You can get Doge anywhere at any time. So that is great. In addition, because of its low price, 6.3 cents, 6.2 cents. What do we got Doge trading? 6.275. It's continuing to go up during the stream here. This is awesome. Yeah. So it's like 6 cents a Doge as opposed to Bitcoin, right? Which is $27,000 for a Bitcoin. And you want to buy a little bit of Bitcoin. You want to buy 0.0102 Bitcoins. And it's just like, that's very confusing for people. And the Bitcoin maxis will say, well, you just call them Satoshis and you're buying like 1,000 Satoshis or something. And it's just like, even that, that's not how it looks on an exchange. You're not buying Satoshis, you're buying 0.0102 Bitcoin. So very confusing for the new investors. That's why a lot of people, Dogecoin is their entrance into cryptocurrency. It's the first crypto that a lot of people buy is Doge. So that's that accessibility piece of that low price. And you're going to get a lot of people buying Dogecoin as their first crypto. So you can also have Dogecoin on different wallets. Like you can have it on a Trust wallet or even the MyDoge wallet, which is its own app on your phone to easily make payments. Like if you're buying AMC tickets using Dogecoin, if you've got Doge in your Trust wallet or your MyDoge wallet on your phone, as soon as you hit that on BitPay, which is the integrator on AMC, to buy your movie tickets, it'll connect right to your Trust wallet, and your Doge will just go right over. It's so easy. Dogecoin has that. It doesn't need a Lightning network or some third party. It just works just like it is. That's the beauty of Dogecoin. Memes and pop culture. If you saw the intro, if you're just joining the stream and you missed the intro, that intro is like the Doge meme right there for Dogecoin. And with that is memes and pop culture, particularly when it comes to someone notable like Elon Musk. Elon loves memes. He's always loved memes. And Dogecoin, as its meme, creation, that's the perfect thing. That's what got Elon's attention in the first place about Dogecoin, was because of the memes. And Twitter is just filled with memes. Memes all over the place. And so much so that a lot of the top content creators on Twitter are related to Dogecoin. So that is huge. That is huge. And as Twitter continues to grow, this whole feeling about Dogecoin is almost embedded in it, where eventually it's going to become a payment system on the platform. Now we have the controversial part of this inflationary model. And I know there's a lot of people in the Dogecoin community, a lot of Dogecoin investors would like to see a cap on Dogecoin and maybe even burning a bunch of Doge. Well, that would make it Litecoin if you put a cap on it, because Litecoin has a cap, and Litecoin is a cheaper Bitcoin. Was made purposely, very similar to Bitcoin, has a hard cap, just like Bitcoin does. But Litecoin has never really taken off. It's never really been integrated. It's never had this really great community like Doge has. So if you put a cap on Doge, you didn't have any more Doge, what would make it any different than Litecoin then? Other than it has the meme, which is huge, but it's actually this inflationary model that helps Dogecoin be a currency, to actually be used as a currency. In spite of the fact that some investors favor deflationary assets, the inflationary properties of Dogecoin, which stimulates spending and active use as a currency, may help assure Dogecoin's continued existence over the long term. That's what makes Doge different, is that right there. There's lots of Doge. There's going to be a lot more Doge. And this inflationary, again, how Dogecoin grows in its circulating supply is that these are Dogecoin that are given to the miners. That's right, mining Dogecoin, which is verifying transactions on the blockchain, which gives Dogecoin its security. These additional coins that are minted are only used solely to pay miners. That's it. There aren't airdrops going on. There aren't other releases of Dogecoin any other way. It's just this. It's given to miners as the rewards for securing Dogecoin, validating transactions on the blockchain. That's what the inflationary aspect of Doge is. That's it. It gives Dogecoin its security. So all this talk about converting Dogecoin over to a proof of stake, then Dogecoin isn't a coin anymore. It just becomes a token like other tokens. And there'd be no difference. So I say keep it like it is. It's fine like it is. That's what makes it special. And then finally, we have the utility and integration of Dogecoin as reason number 5. Over the course of its existence, Dogecoin has been integrated into a number of distinct businesses and platforms. Doge can be used as a form of tipping for content providers on social networking sites. There have been third-party integrations onto X Twitter. Well, usually it's Twitter before. I don't think there were 2 different ones, and I don't think they're working properly on X Twitter right now. But Reddit has had this tipping thing available with Doge for many years. And that can continue to grow. Once X Twitter does it, then it's like others could do it as well, which would be great for social networking sites to have Dogecoin for tipping, transacting, doing all sorts of things. And Elon could be the model that others follow. So we'll see how that works out. You can have online retailers will take it as a form of payment. Again, I pay for my AMC movie tickets through a Trust Wallet or MyDoge wallet on my phone. I've got Doge on there, and I always pay with Dogecoin. We also have Tesla. And for those that don't know, I got a cyber whistle, and I bought this cyber whistle with Dogecoin. It was a wallet-to-wallet transfer, no third party, straight, paid for Dogecoin, and then got this cool whistle in the mail from Tesla. It's only a matter of time before Elon allows the use of Bitcoin to pay for a Tesla and probably Dogecoin too, because he already has the wallet set up. It's a wallet-to-wallet transfer of Doge. I would love to buy a Tesla Model X with Dogecoin. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. So there are 5 reasons to invest in Dogecoin. I'm feeling bullish about Doge. I'm feeling bullish about cryptocurrency. I mean, here we are during the stream. We've got these green candles going up. Dogecoin is looking good. We bought on the dip. Now, we'll see on Friday. Friday is when I'm next live. I'll be Friday night, 10 o'clock. For those that are interested in my next live stream, will be a little later. I do these Friday night lives, which are pretty low-key, pretty relaxed, hanging out end of the week. And you never know, right? You never know where the price will be. It could be higher, it could be lower. If it's lower, we'll buy a lot more at a lower price. If it's higher, we might do a little micro DCA and just see what happens over the weekend and in next week. But we'll be talking about that on Friday. Moravius asks how many Dogecoins we need to be a millionaire. Well, if Dogecoin goes to $1, you only need 1 million Dogecoin, right? That's all you need. And that's what Knockstar says, right? 1 million Dogecoins at $1 and you're a millionaire. Now, is Dogecoin going to go to $1? Not anytime soon. I think that's an eventual thing. We thought in 2021 Doge was going to $1. Yeah. Held right through. And all the way back down. But I've added a lot more Doge while it's back down this year. So the next time Doge starts taking off, we'll be talking about skimming profits, just taking little bits of profits. Because just diamond handing it all the way, like Glauber Contesoto did, the so-called Dogecoin millionaire, didn't sell any. He had like $3 million in Dogecoin and didn't sell any. I think he eventually did sell some because he did buy this house in Vegas and he had to buy it with something. But he was doing his YouTube channel and he was getting involved in other tokens and stuff. And so he was making money in other ways. So I don't think he still has all of his original Dogecoin. But we'll be talking about taking some profits along the way. Can I take a peek at Sheeb? The voice of reason asks. Sure. Sheeb has not been doing great. It's got a little action going right now, this evening, which is good to see. I go back to the hour, though. Sheeb is just, it's not been doing much. Kind of up and down, still in the sevens. Kind of is still in the lower sevens, which isn't great. Let's look at the 4-hour chart. Yeah, this is just pretty weak trading overall. I mean, look, since August 17th. So this is over a month of trading. It's just been in this steady decline. So Sheep has to overcome that. And there was good news happening in here about Shibarium and other things, and it's just continued to trade down. So we have a little bit of Sheep in our Kriss Pax portfolio, just to have a little bit in there in case Sheep does rocket. We've got a little bit in our portfolio. And I have a little bit in my stash because if Sheep does go on another huge run, let's say back up to 10 here, which is this blue line. If we see Sheep run up to this blue line here at 10, I think there's going to be a lot more selling pressure again, and people aren't going to wait. Thanks, Voice of Reason. Appreciate the super chat. Thanks a lot. And I again, this whole Sheep ecosystem here with Shiba Swap, looking at the bone and the leash tokens, and how that all is going to work within Shibarium. If there's really going to be a lot of projects built on Shibarium, I don't know. I think most of the devs that are probably building on Shibarium are already related to Sheep in some manner. Most of the serious projects are going to be building on Polygon and Ethereum, and they're not going to be involved in Shibarium. So I think it's going to take like some big new project that someone comes up with on Shibarium that'll get a lot of people excited about it. But right now, I mean, look at the Sheep price. I mean, they're burning Sheep tokens, but there's so many trillions of Sheep tokens that you burn 1 million tokens, it's nothing. It's nothing. That's like a few dollars. It's just nothing. So it's going to take quite a bit for Sheep to take off again, I think. Again, I have some exposure to Sheep, in all honesty. I've got some Sheep tokens, and we did buy some into the Kriss Pax portfolio as well. We've got, how many Sheep tokens do we have here? 61 million Sheep tokens here. We have in our portfolio 61 million, which right now it's worth about $450 for 61 million Sheep tokens. So that's what we have in our Kriss Pax portfolio here for Sheep, and probably won't buy any more. That's good for Sheep. We'll see what it goes. We've been buying Dogecoin and Bitcoin. I think we're good on XRP. Algorand is having a good run today right now, which is good to see. We're almost in the green on Algorand. Render has been on a great run. We're up 10% on our Render. And we're also up on our Galaxy at 6.9%. So great for Galaxy. Pretty soon all these are going to be in the green. The whole portfolio is going to be in the green, and it's going to be awesome. I can't wait. As for now, we want to see Doge. Doge looks like it's trying to get back up into this upward trend line here, up in the upper, between 6.3 and 6.5. And like I said, as soon as we can cross over 6.5, which is going to be a major resistance line, as soon as we cross over that, it's pretty much clear sailing up to 7. So thanks for asking, but I do my own thumbnails and video editing. I've got my system here and I'm keeping it low key, but thanks for asking. Thanks for asking. But yeah, this is, once I restarted my channel and I rebuilt it, I'm keeping low overhead right now because not a lot coming in, really. Right. Waiting for the bull market to hit and all that exciting. So, yeah. But thanks for asking. But no, I'm good. I do it all. So that's what's going on with Doge, guys. That's my 5 reasons to invest. If you're interested, or if you think there are some other reasons to invest in Dogecoin, leave a comment below. Always appreciate that. Also, give a like, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Always appreciate that support. And I'll be doing a video probably on Thursday, and then I'll be live again Friday night. So definitely tune in again. We'll be looking back on the week of trading and looking forward to the weekend, seeing what's going on there. As always, keeping it real. Appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has like skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably, the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.